And I'm back. We've wired up the head unit. Now, what I've actually done is, I've still got to tape up a couple of portions. However, my accessories is done, my power is done. Now, if you look in the back over there, I've drilled out a small hole with a little self-tapper screw, and that's where I've put my earthing point. We've also managed to trace the antenna trigger wire, is this white and black one here. So that's where I've wired that one up to. Now this is where I've pulled in my RCA leads. I've wired up all three of them, and then I've soldered it together with the remote lead off the head unit. So now I'm going to tape all that up. But before we go too haywires on everything, we may as well check whilst we've got the unit exposed and not fixed in, and see if she works. So, just whack on the accessories, and, well, isn't that the sweetest of news? Beautiful. Okay. Now, there's no sound coming out of it because we don't have our RCAs connected. Now, one thing I will also stress too is whenever you're going to put your RCA wires together, or your RCA leads, okay, that's all good and proper with having your front and rears, and then this green one here, which happens to be your sub output. That's all good on this end. So what happens when you get to that end? Which RCAs are what? So your best shot is do what I've done here, and this will tell me if this thing wants to focus, which it won't. But that there says fronts. It actually says fronts anyway. So at least label your stuff and just yeah, let yourself know that that's going to be fronts. The other ones are going to be rears, and the other ones are going to be a sub. So that way, when you get down to the boot, it won't be a nightmare to put all together. So now that we've got that in place, the next thing that we'll be working on is running the wires or the RCAs through to the back. Alongside that will be the fun and games part of feeding 0 gauge power cable down to the boot. Then after that, we can tackle the front and rear speakers. For now, I'm going to go have some lunch and then get my strength back so that way I can finish the rest of this car off by today. Wish me luck.